Clash in session.
Class in session. Today we have two cold-blooded killers going against each other. We have Muse versus Victor Zsasz. In order to find out who wins, we'll use 9 criteria: intelligence, strength, speed, combat, durability, invulnerability, energy projection, versatility, and TOT. That one thing. That one thing that can maybe sway the fight to one of these fighters' favor. Muse is a serial killer artist who plans shocking mass murders, abduction, and torture as means of creating his art, converting them into works of street graffiti. He serves as an antagonist to Daredevil and Blindspot. The first mural of Muse was discovered by the vigilante Blindspot in Washington Heights, painted with the blood over hundreds of people. His second work in competition with himself featured the corpse of 6 inhumans, posed with props as they was performing everyday tasks. After being tracked down by Blindspot and Daredevil during preparation of his next piece, Muse gouged Blindspot's eyes out to distract the devil of Hell's Kitchen, and broke his own figures upon his capture to avoid giving Daredevil the satisfaction. Following Wilson Fisk's rise to power as the mayor of New York and his establishment of the anti-vigilante laws, Muse escaped, killing 12 correctional officers and continued his work. Inspired by Daredevil's fight of justice in spite of his persecution, in their way of supporting the vigilante, Muse vandalized numerous landmarks of Manhattan with giant-sized, irremovable graffiti that featured different vigilantes. While Muse was painting a graffiti for the Punisher, he was intercepted by a group of police officers who he killed and adorned the graffiti with their body. Fisk used this to push his anti-vigilante agenda, blaming Punisher for what happened. Muse soon came to blow with Blindspot again, and this later defeated Muse thanks to the power of the Hand of the Beast. Losing to Blindspot caused Muse to, take himself out of the game, allow himself to be consumed by fire. Victor Zsasz, or Mr. Zsasz, is a prolific serial killer and an enemy of Batman. Victor is a difficult killer to track, and he has no modus operandi outside of posing his victim's corpse in lifelike poses and carving a tally mark into his flesh for each kill. Zsasz is motivated by believing all life to be meaningless cycles of pain, and that he is actually saving his victims from having to live on. Zsasz is extremely intelligent. He has agility, unpredictable, and he's a good hand-to-hand combatant. If you're still here watching this battle, make sure you turn very soon and check out this one right here. In fact, just hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it when it drops.
Clash in session.
Class in session. Let's get right into it. Let's go with intelligence. Okay, Muse. While not known for his strategic brilliance, Muse is highly cunning. His ability to elude authorities and plan grotesque art pieces using human remains shows a level of psychological manipulation and foresight. His unpredictability makes him a nightmare to track. Zsasz, on the other hand, is a methodological, highly skilled stalker and hacker. He's been able to track people, manipulate phone systems, and evade some of the best law enforcement in Gotham. His intelligence is pragmatic, focusing on killing rather than the theatricals. So with this, Zsasz takes this one. He's more refined, more calculated. All right. Strength. Muse, he is a superhuman. He has superhuman strength. He's capable of ripping apart humans' bodies with ease. This suggests that he is far stronger than a normal human. Zsasz, while he has overpowered trained guards and fought Batman, he's still within human limits. His strength comes more from technique rather than raw power, so Muse takes this one. Speed. Muse, he can move faster than the eye can track, making him extremely difficult to hit or react to. Even someone with Daredevil's enhanced sense of struggle to lock onto him. Zsasz can, somewhat keep up with Batman, meaning, he can operate at supersonic plus level, faster than normal humans, but within a range, of an individual that can keep up with. But with this, I'm edging this one to Muse. His strength is outright supernatural, whereas Zsasz is just extremely fast for a human. Combat, Muse, he is agile, unpredictable. He's good at hand to hand, capable of taking out multiple arm assailants with brutal force. His erratic nature makes him hard to predict in a fight. Zsasz, on the other hand, a master knife wielder and hand-to-hand fighter who can go toe-to-toe with Batman for brief periods, okay? His combat style is ruthless, precise, and incredibly skilled. While Muse is skilled, Zsasz refined technique and his efficient hand-to-hand combat, I'm gonna give him the edge in this scenario. So Zsasz take this combat round. Durability. His Muse, his body absorbs sensory information in a way that makes him difficult to perceive. Imply that he has some level of enhanced durability. He can take on multiple enemies at once and continue without any damage, while moving at incredible speeds. Zsasz, he has survived multiple beatdowns from Batman and endured gunshots and stab wounds, but he's still human with no supernatural resilience. Muse, he's just built tougher and to take more punishment, so Muse takes this round. Invulnerability. Muse, while not invulnerable in the traditional sense, his ability to remain undetectable makes him extremely difficult to land a hit on. Zsasz, he has no special durability outside his pain tolerance. So Muse, I'm gonna get this one. Zsasz, he can't be hurt like any normal person, while Muse's ability makes him harder to damage. And plus he's superhuman. So Muse edges this round. Energy projection. Neither Muse or Zsasz had any range or energy-based attacks, so it's a tie. Versatility. Muse, his combination of superhuman strength, speed, combat skills allow him to dominate almost any character in any encounter. Zsasz, while deadly with knives and cutting his tactics, he doesn't have the same level of unpredictability and supernatural abilities as Muse. So with this, I'm giving the edge to Muse. TLT, that one thing that can maybe sway the fight to what is fight in favor. Muse, sensory and perceptibility. His body absorbs all sensory information around him, making him almost impossible to detect, even for someone with enhanced skills like Daredevil. Zsasz' obsession to fighting and killing, it won't matter in this case. He won't be able to land a hand on Muse. The fight, it'll just be one-sided at this point with this ability. So Muse takes this. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments, and y'all stay safe.
Clash in session!